This time is coming out of ghost town. All the clubs have been closed down. This town is coming like a ghost town. Bands won't play no more. Too much fighting on the dance floor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This town is coming out of ghost town. Why must the youth fight against themselves? Miss Mary's singing along. Yes, you are, aren't you, Miss Mary? This town is coming out of ghost town. Go ahead, sing it. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. She says, morning, morning. Himani. Hey, Himani, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind, Himani. Himani. Happy Halloween. Did you like me singing? This town is coming out of ghost town. Miss Mary was singing it with us just a minute ago. But she's gone quiet. Let's have a look. Let's see. Can you see her? Right. So the aim today is I need to put on my zombie makeup. Look at this face. Look at this face. I need to put on my zombie makeup. But in order to do that, I've only just getting over a fibromyalgia flare-up. So my fingers are really, really inflamed. So we're going to do a number of things today. The first thing I need to do is alcohol wipe my hands. Let me alcohol wipe my hands because, of course, I've just touched Miss Mary, haven't I? I've literally just washed my hands before starting. And then I did exactly what I do every time. I come to my little girl, give her a big kiss, singing along with her. This time, we're coming out of ghost town. Right. And then gave her a lovely stroke. Hey, Laurie, how are you? It's lovely to see you, Laurie. Laurie, you and we did our interview last week, and I'm really looking forward to it coming out. So if you know when it's coming out, let us know in the chat. That will be wonderful. Hey, everyone say hello. Good morning, good morning. This is from JC Calamity Jane. Hey, it's Calamity Jane. There we go. So Calamity Jane's in the house. I've got everyone saying good morning. Linda's saying good morning. Right, remember, it's coming out next week, says Laurie. Brilliant. Right, so what I need to do, I've got to do quite a few things today. I've got a package that has just arrived. I've got my shopping that's just come in. I need to get my Halloween face on. But what I need to do first is I need to do my Mounjaro injection. So for many of you, you know already that in the UK, we have the Mounjaro Quick Pen. Yes, Quick Pen here it is. This pen that I have is the 10 meg pen. I'm not taking 10 megs from it today. No, I never take 10 megs from it. I take 3.75. 3.75 from this pen. How do I know how to take 3.75 from this pen? Well, I've gone over to Fat Old Climber. We know Fat Old Climber, Gordon from up in Scotland. He has created the Mounjaro Quick Pen Click Count Calculator. So, right, I'm going to have to show you this again and then remind me to wash my hands again. Not wash my hands, alcohol wipe them, because I'm going to show you how it works. Right, so let me take you over here. Can you see the screen? I'm not sure. Is it clear? So this is, the link for this calculator is in every one of my videos because I think it's wonderful what Gordon's done here. He's always helped me calculate my split doses, and he was helping so many others. And then he thought, you know what, it's going to be easier for me to just put this together as a calculator. So I have the 10 mg pen. The desired dose I'm looking for is 3.75. Cost of the pen, I'm going to leave that one clear because, of course, I bought my pen before the price hike. It's got some other advanced settings in here as well. Let me show you. Dosing schedules. So I take mine every 4 days. That would be really useful if I was doing the cost of the pen. I'm not doing the cost of the pen. Right, can you see this okay now? I've got a rest now that Miss Mary's moved a little bit. So I want to know how many clicks on my pen it is. So I press calculate and it tells me it's 23 clicks for 3.75 using the 10 mg pen. Okay, that's how easy it works. You can see Gordon is not asking for any of your data. He's not asking you to fill anything in that would use your sensitive information, anything that will identify you. He's got a video here that shows you how to use it. And then we've got his social links. And you know what? We can buy him a coffee as well, because this has saved us so much money. I'm not going to buy him a coffee now, because I think that might involve me putting my my payment details in. And you know I'm not in money anyway, so who are we kidding? But if you use the pen, and you're using it to split dose, consider using Gordon's click count calculator. Okay, so I'm alcohol wiping my fingertips again before I open the pen. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I can see, who else can I see in the chat? I can see Harjarene is here. Harjarene, good morning. Good morning. Right, I was singing this morning, Ghost Town by the Specials. This town, I'm coming out of Ghost Town. Right, I was singing that because, of course, it's Halloween this morning. And I have got out of bed today because I am feeling somewhat better. But as you can see, I'm still having troubles with my fingers. Is this the time to even attempt to do any of this shenanigans? Who knows? Who knows? But let's find out. So the first thing I do is with a fresh alcohol wipe, I go to the seal, up, super seal, clean that out, and then I go to my box of disposable needle heads. So I was sent the 4 millimeter ones. I'll show you in a second. It's tiny. Honestly, it is tiny. So let me put that on there. Okay, so it comes with an extra little cap because under there is the needle. Look at it, it's tiny. It's probably smaller than an eyelash, isn't it? It's smaller than an eyelash. So what I need to do first is just prep the pen. So I've taken it to 2 dashes. And then what I'll do, let's see if you can see it. Can you see that bead coming out? That means the pen is good to go. Right, now I'm going to take us to 23. Fortunately, I've done this already before with this pen. So I've marked on here where 23 is. Can you see that? You might not be able to see it. There's that bit clearer. 23. So that is because I've used Gordon's calculator before. Right, so now I need to get another wipe because it was a couple of hours ago since I had a shower, and this time I'm going in my belly region. Okay, remember, I've still got a lot of weight to go, so don't touch me. Don't touch this belly. But I'm going to do that. take it about 2 inches away from the belly button. So hold on, is it there? Okay, this could in fact be the scariest thing we see today in Halloween edition. Okay, so then all I do then is just pop it in. So it's in, I press down, pressing it down. It's a little tricky with fibromyalgia fingers. That's the least I'm going to be doing today. Oh my goodness. I've just been in for about 5 seconds. You pull it out, still with your finger on the dial. The reason why you do that is because you don't want blood going back up into the pen, decontaminating it. Is that the phrase, decontaminating it or contaminating it? You know what I'm trying to say. So then what I do is I put the cap back on. Got that on there. I then put that cap back on so I can unscrew it. I put that back in here. And then I put this needle in the sharps bin that I was sent. Okay, so that's making sure that it's not going to go into the refuse. Is that the right phrase? Refuse? The garbage collection. Going to make sure that that doesn't get into any sort of trouble. Right. The next thing I'm going to need to do, whilst I'm still trying to keep my fingers clean, let me take another one of these wipes. I'm running out of these wipes very quickly. I've only got 2. I've got 2 left. So I've got to be careful with this. Do not let me touch Miss Mary. Okay, let's see. Everyone's saying good morning to everyone. We've got Anissa. Anissa's in the house. Hi, Anissa. Lovely to see you. Right, so have I got C? Have I got C on? I'm not going to touch the mouse. Oh, no, I can't, because I'm still going to clean my hands. Have I got Miss C on? Right, I don't see her. But if we say it enough times, Miss C might come. Feeling Mr. Right, the man of my dreams. That's Miss C's theme too, because of course, every time I see C, I'm thinking CC Banniston. Right, so cleaning my fingers again. Right, this is something I've got new. This is something that I have got new. I am now attempting to use the Cibio Ketone Sensor KS3. So you all know already, for those of you who follow this channel, if you follow this channel, you know already that what I do is 1 meal a day, high protein, low carbohydrates, 1400 calories. But I'm wanting to know how the way I eat and when a fibromyalgia flare-up occurs, how that impacts my blood glucose levels. Because can you remember me telling you that before I was diagnosed with pre-diabetes and I could not understand how? I don't eat complex carbs because they set off a really bad reaction in my gut. So I'm not eating complex carbs for 10 years, 11 years. It's 2025. It happened in 2014. So it's been 11 years now. So I've always wanted to try the ketone monitors, the continuous ketone monitors. Now you might recognize the continuous glucose monitors. If you're already subscribed to JC Calamity Jane's channel, you've already seen her install her continuous glucose monitor. You've seen her repeatedly go and check out what her blood glucose levels are. Well, this is a ketones monitor. So I wanted to make sure that my ketones are in between 3 and 5. And I think it would tell me here, what is that? Is that ml? I don't know. It tells me specifically in here, because I was now looking for 3 and 5, but it's hard to do 3 and 5s on the the urinalysis sticks. Okay, so I've already set up the app for this KS3. And now this is my alcohol wipe, because I'm going to attach it on here. Now, for full transparency, this monitor should monitor for 14 days. Well, was it Wednesday? Clam, Himani, Harjarene, you will know, was it Wednesday or was it Tuesday that I received this? And I thought, I'm going to try it, put it on, because I wanted to see how the fibromyalgia was impacting it. And I put it on, and it was all set up. I'd got it all set up. Then I went to bed, and when I went upstairs, it had started working. And I don't know whether it was the way I pulled my clothes off, again, my gammy fibromyalgia fingers. Don't know if it was that, but it pulled it loose. So for £78, you get 2 of these. It's a month's supply. If you want, I've got a discount code for a 10% discount. But full disclosure, I'm already on the second one because I made it came away. There was something wrong with it. I've alerted the support team and they've told me to put in the second one. Hopefully they're sending me the replacement. Okay, twisting it should be easy. Twisting it should be easy. But again, remember, I've got my fibromyalgia flare up. So it tells you that what you need to do is you twist it until, hold on. There we go. Twist it so this comes off. I think I over twisted it. Right. Now in here, that's where the monitor is. Can you see it? We're going to apply that. Can you see that needle in there? Again, it's about the same size needle as the 4mm ones that we use for our GLP-1 pens. Yep. So to fit this Cibio KS3 continuous ketone monitor, all I do is, you saw me just clean my arm. I put that on there. Let it relax, because I don't want it trying to get into the muscle, like I've got muscle. And did you hear that? You see, I had to distract myself. I had to distract myself because pressing this releases it at quite some power. Not so it doesn't hurt, but it feels like someone just pinched you. And I'm in the middle of a fibromyalgia flare-up. Being pinched, it hurts. So I've got that setting up now. Right, let me get rid of all of these alcohol wipes. Okay, let me get rid of all of these alcohol wipes. I'll put that in there. This has got to go. I'm going to put that into, find out what waste that can go into. So I'll put that there a second. Okay, so now I've got the things injected that I needed to inject. We're going to work on my zombie makeup. Let's have a look at the chat. So everyone's saying, oh, is that when it's going out? Laurie, is my interview going out on the 5th of November? For those of you that are in the UK, remember the 5th of November, gunfire, treason and plot. Because of course, it's Guy Fawkes night. Something that happened, was it for King James? Was it King James's time when there was the problems between the religious factions in the UK? So one religious group, they decided that they were going to blow up the Houses of Parliament in the UK. If any of you visited London, you know this majestic building. And they put gunpowder underneath the Houses of Parliament. And once they did that, the plan was to blow up Parliament with all the politicians in there and then make, I don't know, there was going to be civil war. I don't know what their thoughts were. Thankfully, they never got there. But what happened was then they put Guy Fawkes on a bonfire. I know it's disgusting when you think about it. The things that we celebrate in the UK, oh my goodness. But we celebrate the fact that on the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes was burnt at the stake. And that's why every year on the 5th of November, there's firework parties, there's bonfire nights, you get mushy peas with with the vinegar and mint sauce. Oh my goodness, if you've not tried vinegar and mint sauce, you are missing a trick. So let me tell you more. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But Laurie is saying that is when our interview goes out. So let me just check. The 5th of November is Wednesday, next Wednesday. Brilliant. Right, before I do anything else, I am going to very quickly put my medication back in the fridge. And before I do, I can see that Pit's Life is here. Hi, Pit's Life. Pit's Life, you know, honestly, I saw your video today, your music that you created for your husband, Greg, and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Such a lovely message and such a lovely video. For those of you who've got a channel, remember to put #sleep in the chat, because this is a connect and grow. We're going to share your channel links. People will come and subscribe to your channel, check out a video. If they like it, they'll tell you they like it. And if they've told you they like it and they're a content creator, go and check out their channel. Right, let me quickly put these in the fridge. Right, and then this is the next part of my the things I've got to do today. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do today is we're going to turn me into a zombie. Right, let's have a look. Right. I can see that we've got Vicki from Foodie's Vacations on. Vicki comes online at 3 p.m. today in UK time, or sorry, 2 p.m. today because it's now GMT. Our clocks went back last week. I'm remembering that you guys in the US, your clocks go back this weekend. So make sure, fall back. Right, so food is going to be coming on in 90 minutes. So I will have done this for 90 minutes. We will be good to go to then go straight over and join Vicki and the cruising, the crocheting, the fabulous dance party crowd. I missed the dance party last night, Vicki, so I'm going to watch you on replay. But Elle Lewis, isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Like Miss Mary sat here. Right, so Elle Lewis, I love her name. She always reminds me of LL Cool J. Or as we decided, she may in fact be a spy, especially with her thumbnail. We're calling her Double L7, aren't we? So I can also see Sister Z's in the house. So with Sister Z in the house, I've got to do some dip and fall backs. I'm only going to do 2 because I'm just getting over a fibromyalgia flare up. Right, so our gorgeous LL, she's just said that I'm looking really well. I shouldn't look well. I should look like I've just put on some lightning. Is that the word I'm looking for? Right. Let me introduce you to my world. I am a cereal shopper. Not cereal as in Kellogg's. I used to be a bit of a shopaholic. But for me, it's shopping for bargains. And I do love a bargain. And there was, if you're in the UK, I can see Val from London's here. Hi, Val's here. Hey, you well, Val. Right, I've got to give you a song, Val. I'll think of one in a minute. But meanwhile, Val, you're in the UK. So there's this fabulous auction site called John Pye Auctions. And they've been based in the UK, in Nottingham, for more than 30 years. And I used to go to the actual auctions and go bidding on them. But now it's all done online, which is great because obviously I'm still only just started to get out of the house. Here's the thing. I like to buy a bargain, what I think is a bargain. So when I saw the new CID were leaving the UK They were stopping trade in the UK, I think it was about 2 years ago. So they were selling off all of their stock and they were selling it via John Pye. So there was a box of, I mean, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's probably about 15 in here now. I bet you when I bought it, I bet it was about 30. 30 of these in there. Go and have a guess how much I paid for these, including postage packaging. Right. So this should retail at £17 for one of these concealers. How much do you think I paid for 30 of those concealers? And it was delivered to my house. Right, pop it in the chat. Let's have a look. Pop it in the chat for me. If it should retail at £17 each, how much do you think I paid for it? Are you there? Are you watching? Hold on, let me refresh the page. Oh no, I better not refresh the page because that might, I'm doing it through the webcam today. So let's have a look. So let me see if you are, if you're putting this in the chat. Right, where am I? My channel, so I am live on my channel. Okay then, so Fooders Vacation, she said £9. Idiosyncratic Girl, she says £5. Any more takers? We're going higher, lower. £9, £5. One of these is worth £17. Okay, so tell me how much you think I paid for 30 of them. Harjarene says £3. LL says $30. $30 about £22. So I'm going to say £22. Calamity also says £3. Okay, are there any more? Because I'm going to tell you now. I paid £4. £4 for 30 of these and £7 to have them delivered to my house. So in total, it was £11. What an amazing bargain, you might say. Yes, you would say that until you open it. because there was boxes and boxes of these, and I know I was bidding on the box for my colour. You know I would have been bidding on the box for my colour. I'm thinking £17. What a saving! What a saving I could have made. Well, look what colour I got sent. Can you see that? That is clearly not my colour. Okay. So that's why I've still got loads of these left. I've given them to Tracy Dee, my mum, because my mum's a white skinned lady. My sister's a very light, fair, mixed race girl. So I've given some to her. I've given them to friends. As I say, I've still got 15 of these left. So if you want one, honestly, if you want one, just let me know, and I'll send me packaging. What is it? About £2, £3? I'll send you one. I'll send you a couple. Right, but meanwhile, it does come in handy for such occasions, like when you're trying to do Halloween makeup. She says, am I turning this right? It's supposed to start. Oh, hey up. Hey up. Have I broke it? Right, I think I've over twisted it, haven't I? It's because of my gammy fingers. Oh no, it's coming out now, look. Can you see it's coming out now? So what I did first, in order to set my zombie makeup, is I went and just painted it in. Don't know why I've took my glasses off if I'm doing my chin. Right, but what I wanted to do is to get it all the way down here. Okay, Sarah's on. Sarah from Sarah Smile. Oh my goodness, I knew the song the other day, and I forgot forgot the tune. I completely forgot the tune, honestly. I'm going to blame that on fibromyalgia because I know I definitely remembered it the other day. I think I even quoted it, didn't I, some of it? I completely forgot the tune. Okay, so do I look suitably lighter than my skin tone? Am I getting there? I wonder if I can get this bit covered actually while I'm at it. Let's see. Remember, this is where we can tell I've got insulin resistance, because I have that brown, soft, velvety skin on my neck. Delilah told me what it meant. There's a name for it, but I cannot remember it. Clem, do you remember? What's the name for this skin when you get this round of brown skin that just suddenly forms on your neck? Right, we can see Miss Mary's here. Has anybody sent Miss Mary some cat treats? What? Oh, before we continue, Vicky's just dropped her blooming milestone there. Vicky, you've lost 21 pounds. Congratulations! Yahoo! Let's celebrate. Congratulations! Right, we're saying 27 for 30 concealers, £27. Right, that's what I'm saying. These are worth £17 each. You know, I would have been saving a fortune. But it turns out I spent £11 on Halloween makeup. Right, let's have a look. So everyone's now dropping in their hashtag sleep. This is brilliant. Okay, Himani's traveling. Are you traveling to take your folks home now, Himani? So what I've got to do now, look. Right, Sarah has just sent you some cat treats, Miss Mary. Sarah, yes. Even though we forgot her song with Sarah Smile. Right, you know I said I'm busy. Here's my shopping delivery. Miss Mary, there you go. There's some cat treats for you. Right, give me a second. Give me a second. We're going to do my shop. Look, it's all happening today. Right. Hello, how are you? It's Jenn. Look at this. Look at all of this. Right, have we got my Halloween sweets for the kids? Yes, I can see it. Yeah. Yes, that's it. We've got to get them ready for the kids, don't we? How's your day today? I'm fine. Yeah, no thanks. I've got this one. This is it. If you enjoy your job, it's half the battle, isn't it? If you can enjoy what you do for 7 hours a day, you really life. Okay, we get the second one. Oh my goodness. Back to me, back on. Right. So I've got my do they work better? Because this one, I think I've not paid much for this. No. And we're still not a girl. Ah, but thank you very much. Thank you. You take care. Yes, you too. Safe travels. Bye. Right. So as I said, I'm getting ready for Halloween, which includes having the Halloween candies. So I put hold on. Right, give me a second. Let me get back. Let me go back. Look. Can you see me now? So I bought some Sour Patches. I bought don't know if Kate's on. I don't think they're full bars, but I think they're slightly bigger than fun size, but there's only 12. And then the other thing I've got, which came from Amazon, and I'm ripping this off because we're going to use this in a minute. All will be revealed. All will be revealed. Miss Mary, what's in the box? What's in the box? Right, so I've got all of this. Right, you know all of this packaging? I used this from Miss Mary's cat litter tray. I shred it in the paper shredder. So I shred the cardboard, the packing paper. Okay, so my house looking like a tip at the moment, but all will be revealed. This is what I've got from Amazon for the kids today. So hopefully, we are all ready for Halloween. And the only thing we have to do now, of course, is my makeup. Okay. So I've got the base on, haven't I? The base is on. Okay, let's have a look. Vicki, you have not eaten all of the candy already. You have not. Let's have a look. So somebody else is revealing the weight goals. Right, Camille. So Vicki is saying thank you to Camille. Camille and Greg are Pit's Life, the mama, right? And then, of course, there was the dance party last night. So getting through. Safe travels, Himani. So I remember that was from Val. Sarah has fed Miss Mary. Hold on. Here she is, look. So Miss Mary, now, bless her heart, she's got an even bigger one of these on. Last night, it was really quite traumatic. I noticed that she's got new ones of these. And last night, I noticed that she wasn't downstairs with me. And I was thinking, oh, bless her, she must be in bed. She must have gone back to bed. So I left it for about an hour. And then I noticed that she had got out of her collar. So I rushed upstairs. And bless her, she licked herself so sore. You can see it all here. Can you see it? She all on her belly. So sore because she was without her grooming collar on for about an hour. So this is why I'm keeping a close eye on her now. And of course it's just, what's that word? Anxiety. She's not got there's no reason that she's doing it. It's the anxiety, but the amount of damage that she can do to herself in just that short amount of time. So sending Miss Mary some love and, of course, some cat treats. Okay, then, right. So I really need to get on and get this makeup done because I've only got 90 minutes left. And my fingers are gammy. So, first of all, I'm going to show you my brushes. I brought all my brushes down. Okay, so I've got all my makeup brushes. Let's hope this works. Okay, my intention is going to be maybe less of a zombie, more of skeletal. And that's why I've put this on. You may recognize this, she says. Flying low. You may recognize this. This was the jumpsuit that I wore in my second video. So midway through April, look at it now. It's so baggy. Look. So I'm going to take this to the charity shop. I'm going to thrift it. But before, I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn myself into a sort of like a shrunken thing. So maybe less of a zombie and more of not a skeleton, but, you know, something's affecting me that I've lost too much weight. Maybe I could be the GLP-1 zombie. Right? So I'm going to start off with some colours. What colours am I going to go with first? I think I should start off with blacks. or maybe greys. Is that a grey? Right, I'm going to start off with greys because I want to shape my head as if my face is coming out, as if the bones are coming out from my head. Does that make sense? So I'm going to do, hold on. Oh my goodness. It's because you're trying to do it. Okay. Right. Because I'm trying to do it on the camera, but the camera's not a mirror image, is it? Right. That's better. I've got a mirror. I can see that better now. So this is supposed to be like my, what's the name coming out? The forehead coming away there. Okay. And then I'm going to use this part. I've literally just ripped this off that Amazon thing. You know, the Amazon package. So I'm going to use this part to shape, to give my, so it looks like my eye sockets are sunken. Do you see what I'm trying to do? Do you see what I'm trying to do? Does it make sense? Obviously, I've not got my glasses on, so I can't see what you're saying. Let me have a look, see if I can see it easier here. Right. Got to swap the laundry. So Linda's here. Linda's journey. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into them their eyes. You had a simple cute way of flirting it. With them their eyes. They make me feel so happy. They make me feel so blue. I'm falling a starring in a great big way for you. Right, so I did say this is going to be really tricky because of my fibromyalgia. I think it's made worse by the fact that I can't see. Right. So, do I look like I'm carving out I think this, not that one, I think that one is too far across my forehead. Okay, was I able to wipe it off just there? Yes, I was. Right, let me go back and add some more. Where is that pen? Let me go back and add some more of this. Okay, so if you've got any kiddie winks and you wanted to know how to do their makeup for Halloween, as you say, just use some cardboard. Right. So this actually needs to be more here, doesn't it? Yes. So it's got to look sunken. Okay. Am I looking sunken now? I'm now going to go in and carve out my cheekbones. You know, I have my dad's cheekbones. Have I got another piece of cardboard here? Miss Mary, are you sitting on the cardboard? Yes, she is. Right, so I'm going to carve this out. Okay, that should do it. I'm going to do it like that. Okay. Whoa. And then down. Is it working? So look, here we go. Bit of cardboard. My cheekbones. And then bringing it down. Okay. How do I look? Do you see a skeleton forming? Not necessarily skeleton, but skeletal. Like I've lost too much weight on GLP-1. Is that not a brilliant idea? Maybe I've got too many silver burps as well. So maybe I could get some green in there and show it as silver burps. Right, I'm going to use the rest of this. I mean, I feel terrible. This is my Urban Decay palette. This is my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. This costs a lot of money. I'm just shoving in a brush and just going for it. Right, but it is what it is. Look, it's Halloween. I'm going to make it right for the children. So I'm going to darken around my nose. I think as well, I think I'm going to make it look like I've lost a lot of weight around my nose. So I'm going to, some people might say it's defining the nose, but it's supposed to make it look sunken. And of course, we then got to start sinking the eyes. Okay, so still using that one that I had. Right, I'm going to highlight this stuff in a minute. So I need to just carve it out first. There's my cheekbones. Do my cheekbones look good? Okay. Bringing this out there, look. Ooh, look at that. Oh, let me do that. Okay. How do I look? Am I starting to look skeletal? What skeletal? By the powers of grayscale. Okay, let me do it right. Because now it's more like drawing, isn't it? It's more like drawing with charcoals now. Where I've got to put the lights and the contrasts. So we're going to, obviously I've got to get my nose. Nose needs to be darker. I think let me put a little bit more of this on. No, in fact, I know what I'm going to do for my nose. I'm going to start putting browns on now. Or should I put greens? Shall I put greens on? As if my body's decaying a little bit as well. Let's go for that. Okay. So where's my greens? I'm sure I have green in here somewhere. Do I have it in this palette? Okay, let me put my glasses on. Jen's here for JJ's Adventures. Lovely to see you, Jen. And you say that I look beautiful as always. Well, interestingly, that's not the look. I'm supposed to be looking like I've had too much of the GLP-1 and I've turned into a GLP-1 zombie. That's the look I'm going for. So here's another one of my Urban Decay palettes. And I think I'm going to go in with that green, that one right there, because it's gorgeous, isn't it? So let me try that. This time with another brush. Let's get this brush. Oh no, that's too soft. I need it to be a brush that will allow me to put a lot of pressure on it. This brush. I'll do it with this brush. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spooky out my eyes. And I think I should put some around my mouth as well. Do you reckon? As if I'm going a bit, malnourished. I saw on Dee, Downsizing Diva, she was on Wednesday, and she was talking about malnutrition and whether fasting's okay. We know fasting's okay. It's the malnutrition that is the problem. So if you are fasting and not getting the nourishment that you need, folks, that's a problem. That is some serious problem. Okay. So this looks... Okay, and I'm going to scrunch up my eyes because then you get that sort of, can you see it? You can see, look. I'm having so much fun with this. Okay, Miss Mary, your tail. We don't want to colour that, do we? Right, so we've got that there. Let's put a bit near my nose. Oh my. Oh, Joe, you look so unwell. Honestly, Joe, you look so unwell. You see it? It's coming together nicely. Right. I'm going to put it in the corners of my mouth. No, oh, look at that. Miss Mary. Can you see it? Right. I can't see you because Miss Mary's collar's there, but I think you can see me. So if you can see me, that's fine. Right, let me have a look what's going off in the chat. So Mama 3 said it looks good. Right. Kalam says that perfect, Joe. Brilliant. Look like you're wasting away. That's the plan. So I need some vertical lines for some skeletal looks. Right. So I think now, you know, before then I did it with the what's it called? It was dark grey. I think now Jen is absolutely right. I need some vertical lines. And I think these vertical lines need to be done with black. Would you agree, Jen? So to really define, and are we saying to really define these, let's put some black in there. Hey, bellflower. Purple rain, purple rain. Right, we're having a good time over here, bellflower. Because I've got fibromyalgia still, my fingers are still inflamed. We're using cardboard and my good makeup, my expensive makeup, to turn me into a GLP-1 zombie. And we call it GLP-1 zombie because I've lost that much weight. I've lost that much weight that I've turned into a zombie. And my face is all sunken. So Jen is saying the greenish yellow for the sulfur bit. So Jen is saying yes, black for the vertical lines. Okay, and we're doing the vertical lines to really define the sunkenness. Yep. Right. This will be tricky. Hold on. I'm saying it's gonna be tricky, but it shouldn't be if I've got the mirror there. Right. Are we ready for this? I'm loading my brush. Look at all of that black. Right. So I need a vertical line here. And I need a vertical line here. Is that vertical? That turns it into around my eyes to bring out that sunkenness. Jen, am I getting there? Okay. This time, I'm coming out of ghost town. All the clothes, I've been closed down. Look at that. Am I getting there, Jen? Where do I need to define it? Do I need to carve this out? Look at that. So I'm getting them there. Let's make my nostrils bigger. Let's make one nostril bigger. And we'll make the other one red. Okay. Or no, let's make both of them bigger. Because then it makes them look almost skeletal, doesn't it? Is this working? Right, if I do that. Right, how am I doing? So obviously I'm not going to be wearing this yellow once I'm done. Right, use the number 2 angle tip brush, then blend with blush brush. This is all well and good, LL, but that number 2 brush is so fine. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can work it. Right, let's have a look. Because if I can work it, right, it's so fine. So with the black again, right. So is this like around my nose? Oh yes, you're right. LL, you are right. So look at my nose now. Oh my goodness, should I take it up here? Should I take it up? So as if I've lost me little pudgy bit on the end of my nose. Right, I'm taking it up. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, can you see it? Didn't I got my mouth open? There, does that look like my nose has lost a lot of weight now? Looks like I've lost the pudginess on my nose. Or should I? Right, I know. Get that bit there. Get that bit there. Still drawing it in, look. But then with this brush, okay, and then where's that one that I used? Right, does my nose look smaller now? Does my big nose look smaller now? Oh, let's have a look. Now we're on crank feed zone. Wait for the crack feed. Right, hold on. I'm going to go with my fingers now on this one. No, I'm not going to go with my fingers because I've got brushes. Right, crack feed. Right, watch this. Okay, let me get the brushes. So, let's go with this one, right? I don't know what these numbers are. Right. I'm going to put the green. Oh! Actually, that's not far how I use my green anyway. I use my greens like this anyway, don't I? Look, so, oh my God, look at that. Can I do it when my nose is almost falling off? This is wicked. Right, let's have a look. So everyone's dropping in #sleep. Right. So I want to go in there with some highlights. But before I'm going in with some highlights, I'm wondering should I put any red anywhere? Or shall I leave it with greens? Greens look like Decay, don't they? Greens and the sulfuric yellow. In fact, I know exactly what I'm going to use there. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. Look, you don't have to use eye makeup just on your eyes. I take King's Ep, 15 milligrams of Zepbound every 2 days. Because this is Thriller. Oh my, I'm having too much fun. Right, hold on, let's see what's going off in the chat. Okay. Oh my God. She paid a cost to be the boss. This is to get me out of trumpet. I love it. Thank you so much, Harjarene. Thank you for letting me be myself again. That is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, get me out of zombie jail. Right, so I've got my mouth on. I've got that credible stuff going off around my eyes. I think I need to put some red in now. I need to make the eyes look sore. Don't you think? Don't you think I need to add some soreness so it looks like whatever flesh I've still got left is sore and rotting? So maybe not red, maybe more purples. Purples? Shall we try that? Okay, let me put my glasses on because I need to find. Oh my good God, look at the state of me. Red around the eyes, says Cleopatra Jane. Right. So I have somewhere. Miss Mary's just spotted that this is open. So whilst it's open, I really should give her some treats here, shouldn't I? Okay, let's give you some treats, says Miss Mary. Move these. If I move these, it means you can't sit back on here, Miss Mary. Is that fair? Is that fair, Miss Mary? What's new, pussycat? Wow! Right, I'm wanting to use, I've got a purple. I have a purple somewhere. And it's a purple gel eyeliner. But now I'm trying to find it. I can't see it anywhere. Am I back? Can you see me? Right. So what I'm thinking is if I get this purple gel eyeliner, then I could really darken my eyelids with it. Right, so I've got a bag of goodies in here. This is all my makeup. When I was gonna move house, wasn't I? Can you remember? I was gonna move house back in November of last year. So I packed everything away, including my makeup, because there was no reason for me to be wearing makeup, was there, before? Right, so it's not in that one, but I found some good stuff in there. So what I used to have, you know, like those old lady, I say old lady, but I'm saying it with love. Those old lady cabinet dresses, the display cabinets, where they put the fine china. This is what I'm after. Oh, this is exactly what I'm after. Right. So, I used to have all of my makeup very easily spottable from the display cabinet. And whilst I used to do it like that, it was brilliant. Lip gunk, I think that might be it. Because then I could spot whatever I wanted at any one time. So if I was going out, if I was doing a crazy look, like I'm about to do today, as if I haven't already started it, then I'd be able to spot it immediately. So I think what I'm going to have to do now is, now I'm not leaving. I'm not going. Now I'm not going. I think it's time to put all this stuff back in its rightful place. So let's have a look. We're going to try and put on first the purple in the water eye, into the waterline. Right? Remember, I'm suffering with fibromyalgia, inflamed fingers. What on earth could happen? Okay, I'm going to go with this one first. I'll show you in a minute. Because I've got to get really into it, haven't I? At the moment, can you see? Does that look? It looks. That's not got one on, and that has. So. Okay, can you see it now? So let me do the other eye. I think I've just wiped it off. There's it back on. It's hard to see anything without my glasses on. It's when I go answering the door, I can't put my glasses on, can I? So I'm going to be answering the kids like that. Save me, save me. Right. I'm going to try this one once more on the other eye, because then I want to define it, and I want to define it with lipstick. Okay. Tell me what it looks like. Did my eyes look sore? Oh, yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, so now what I want to do, let me put some of this there. Okay, I've got some of this gunk is called. This is proper like berry gunk. And I'm going to use the same. Let me see if I've got a new brush. Yes. Right, I'm going to put this to look like crusted blood. Do you see that? It's coming out. It's very dark. Okay. Oh! Can you see it? Can you see it? Look. Does it look like crusted blood in my eyes? Do I look like I look like a crack fiend again, don't I, with my eyes rolling? Let me go. Right. So, oh, look how sore my eyes look. Right, I'm going to do it. What do you reckon? Okay, because now I think I need to put the highlights on. Would you agree? Right, hold on, let me see what's going off in the chat. You tell me what I need to do next. So look, this is my face. I'm supposed to look like a GLP-1 zombie. Bitter green and yellow tones. Use the yellow as highlight. Now blend all makeup with the big brush. Right. Hint of purple and pink, very light around the bottom of eye, as if using eyeliner. Right. Brilliant. So green and yellow tones. I have yellows. I have yellows. So the yellow is going to look like Decay, yes? The yellow is going to look like Decay. So I think the yellows should be around here and on here bits. Do you think? What's LL said? I think you need more dark around your eyes. Right. Yes, because at the moment it's still not quite. I look unwell, but I don't look like the GLP-1 undead. Right. So let me get onto both of those. I have. This was the brush that I did the green on. So let me, more green, or I know, let's do both. Right, more green there. And then we need the other green, more green on the bottom. And we use the loaded one. But now I've got some of the green on there. I'm going to put some of the black. So black here. Okay. Is this looking better? Do my eyes look more sunken now? Oh my good God. I look freaky. I look freaky. Right. So then I need to put some yellows on. And I want the yellow to be sort of to look decayed. So I've got my Jaclyn Hill palette. Okay, let me just do that. My Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh my goodness. Palette number 2. This is a Morphe palette. And let me get a brush. I'm going to put this on here, here. Okay. What do you think? Here, here, here. Maybe some there. What do you think? Have I got enough yellow on to look decay? Yes, but more black. Okay. So I'm thinking, where's I've got the black here to define? Should I in fact go with the grey to just sort of like grey this out? Not to make it look completely grey, but to just kind of grey it out. Right, I've got another grey. I have another grey. Well, there's one of my jewelry. There's one of my makeup bags on the floor. But thankfully, I don't think I need anything from that bag. So let me see if I can find another grey. Oh, I'll find another black. Temptress. Right, so I've got another black there. And I've got, here's that grey again. So this is the platonic one. And what I'm thinking, look, is and then so it defines that bit. Do you see what I mean? Right. I need to take it down into here. to make that look sunken. Okay, what do we reckon? Can you see it? Am I ready for highlighter? Right, let's have a look. No more black. Or no more black. But yes, but no more black. Right, I get you. Grey, light, shimmer. Yes, so the pattern's got some shimmer in it. Do you think maybe a lighter grey? Right, I've got iced. That's that one. Shall I try that? Oh, I was thinking that would probably, because I'm thinking the white is the major highlighter. What do you reckon? Perfect. Right. Okay. I'm going with what you're saying, LL. Right. Here we go. Here I go again. Girls, what's my girls, what's my weakness? Makeup. Okay. Bring it down my neck. Okay. Put some more of that pattern on. Here we go. Right, no more black then. No more black. How about some more? Right, right, hold on. Check this, what I've got. She said, let me just make sure I'm not running over any of my makeup that fell on the floor. So that's all there. Where is it? It's in here. Right, check this out. The creepy and the cookie, mysterious and spooky, and they're all together, okay, the Addams family. Right. So it has some neon colours. I'm thinking this could make my, my lips really be quite disgusting. Yes? Perfect. Right. So let's go with this. A house is a museum where people come to see him. They really are a scream. Oh my goodness. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. And creatures crawl in search of blood. Oh, people think I'm nuts now, look. So this will actually pick up in a UV light as well. But I want to make it look a bit crusty. So if I put it on, like that, look, to make it look like I've got like sulfur snot. What do you reckon? A house is a museum, really come to see him. Right. I'm now thinking it's time for the highlighters. Don't you? More Wendy Adams. Okay then, so I think it's time now for the highlights. Hold on, where am I? Let me try and find my, right, let me try and put my glasses on, find my glasses so I can see what I'm looking for. Do you know where you're going to? I've got some pinks and purples as well, but I don't think the pink will be right. I'll end up looking like a 1980s thingy won't tie. Not the right look. Right, what have I got in here? Oh my, I've got, oh, this is all my shimmers. Let me show you this colour. Right, LL, let me show you this colour. This is from Kiko. Bruised. What do you reckon? Under the eye. If I put that under the eye with a touch of red or raspberry. I have red and raspberries. Right, what's she saying? Mia say good morning, Miss J. Mia, do you like my makeup? This is it. This is GLP-1 Fabulous. Right. This is the one for sure. Right. Okay, let me find it. Let me put it on. So, remember, this is going to be under my eyes to make my eyes look really sunken. Okay. Oh my goodness. My eyes, they need to look big and sunken. So now I've got, I mean, can you see that? Can you see it? It looks, my eyes look like I've got pink eye, don't they? Which is what I want. I mean, I don't want pink eye, obviously. I don't want pink eye. But I want my eyes to look like I've got pink eye. Because that's a thriller. Right. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful colour. Well, so if I make my eyes look right, I need a better brush for that one. Cause this is thriller. Look what I've just found. My black pen. My black crayon, sorry. Yes, yes. Kate! Look, this is Sleeping Beauty after 4 nights without sleep. This is the GLP-1 zombie. Right, let me colour in. Let's really darken that nose to make it look like my nostrils. Am I ready for the ball? Okay. Right. LL, talk to me. Am I ready for highlighter? Or do I need to Kelly! I'm giving you New York realness. Oh, do I look suitably scary? I mean, I want to be whimsically so. I don't want to look like the kids that come to do trick-or-treating. They're normally between the age of 3 and 12, but mainly in the younger age groups. I don't want to be too frightening. Am I ready for very spooky. Mia's put cat, Miss Mary. Miss Mia has sent you some cat treats. Okay, hold on. Miss Mia has sent you some cat treats, Miss Mary. Yes. Let's do it. Let me get you the cat treats. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Pussycat, pussycat. Here we go, Miss Mary. Yes. Look. Look. There we go. Lovely cat treats for you. Right. What did LL say? I have one of those onesie skeleton pajama. Does dead GLP zombie. No more. You will scare the little people. Right. Let's hold on. I've read that in two parts. Sorry. Kate says, I have one of those onesie skeleton pajama things. It's in a large. Hope it fits this year compared to last year. I guess I'm a skeleton now, down 50 pounds. Yahoo! Let's celebrate. Right. And then LL wrote, yes, you are completely a overdose dead GLP-1 zombie. No more, you will scare the little people. Okay then, so this is what I mean. I put on, hold on. If I move this up, can you see me? So I put this on because this is what I wore on my week 2 results. Now look, I think we could fit Callie in here. Look, there's enough room. Right, Callie, we'll smuggle you out. Right, I'll come to New York, and on the way back, I'll smuggle you out. We'll fit you in here. There's so much room. Right, am I ready then for my close-up? Okay. Am I ready for highlighter? Because I have the sleek highlighter, which is perfect. Which is perfect for getting the craziness of, you know, where we want it to look really, really. Hold on, let me get my glasses back on. I'm sure I've got another sleek one where it's purple. Polar vortex, look at that. Oh my. That's a beautiful colour. Right, you might see me wearing this again. Look, my Be Perfect range. Now, I bought this, again, I bought this stuff for the whole set from Be Perfect. There were, I think it was 6 highlighters and 6 bronzers. For the whole set, it should cost 130, I think it was. And I paid £30 postage packaging. Right. I am looking for a sort of, I wonder if I gave that one away. I must have gave that one away because it was something I thought, I'm never going to wear that colour. There was no way I was going to wear the colour, so I must have given it away. So I've got my silicone, but I'm wanting to, in fact, that nose is creepy, isn't it? This nose is so creepy. You could use darkening the smile line between the edge of your nose and the edge of your mouth. Oh, here. Right, brilliant point. Okay, so I'm going to go back with that. Darkening. Where is it? Right, this one, wasn't it? I'm going to use the platinum again. Right. So here. Right, let me do it. Oh, yes. Look at the state of me. Look at the state of me. Right, I'm going to be filming my vlog in a minute. After I finish this, I'm filming my vlog. And I've got, I'm going to do something really, I think it's funny. I think it's going to be hilarious. Some people might not find it funny at all. But hopefully they do. I think the nose is too much. Do I need to? Because there, is that a bit better? Right, epic. You wait, Sarah. You wait. Right. Am I ready for highlighter? I'm reminding myself of someone and I can't think who it is. Is it the one from Hocus Pocus? You know, the one that they've dug up? Right. I'm going in with the highlighters now. Brace yourselves, folks. Because this highlighter is supposed to make it look like this is the bone. This is the bone that is almost shining through. So I wanted to go down here, look. Because that forehead is supposed to be all bone. So it looks completely unnatural. That's the plan. It's supposed to look unnatural. Bone here. And then bone here. Right. Am I ready? Now a big brush. Do I need the big brush for this bit, last bit? LL? Hold on. Let me see. Right. LL, do I need the big brush for this one? I'm finishing the whole look. Right, I can't see what she's saying. So I'm going to finish the whole look with this setting. Right. So let me undo this. Let's see what's been going off in the chat. And then I want to find out what you guys are doing for Halloween. Because I know in the US, you make so much more of it than we do in the UK. So that's my look for today. Put that one there. Okay, so what you all saying? This is my look. This is my look. So what are you all doing then tonight? I've got to tone down the nose a bit, haven't I? It's too much. Let me use that. Now like a chimney sweep. Right. Oh, I don't know. Is this going to come off? I don't know where all my, you know, my cotton things, I don't know where they've gone. That's why I've not been able to take my nail varnish off yet. Right. I've calmed the nose down a lot. Do I look frightful? Mysterious and delightful. Perfect. So creepy. Because this is Thriller. Right, what I need you to do then, folks, I want you to tell me what you're all up to for this Halloween weekend. What is it you're all doing? So I can see all the... Are we saying this is done? This will scare the children without scaring the children. Brilliant. Right. Has Miss Mary took off yet? No, not yet. She's still here. She's still up here. I'm sitting on my Urban Decay palette. Hello says, I am done. And look, I thought if I do it like that, look, so I've still got something on underneath. But then I almost look like Uncle Fester. So Harjarene's going to have a hat home party for my kids. Oh, that's lovely. Are you going to show us? Are you going to show us the decorations? Right, what's everybody else doing then? Who else is here? Right, I want to see what everyone's up to this Halloween weekend. What are your plans? Why are we thankful that we don't look like this on the GLP-1? You know, there is no Ozempic face in this nonsense, is there? So let's have a look. You definitely look frightful. That was the plan. That was the plan. Kate, we get about 20 kids that come trick-or-treating. Used to be bigger, but they built Macmans in the neighborhood over. The elementary school has trunk retreating, and the kids in our neighborhood are older. That's the same. I used to get about 18. Last year, I think I got 2. Sarah says, I'm going to take my kids to a trick or treat and be done. Some people get really scary here, and I get nightmares so easy. It's true. Some of the things that they do is frightening. And some of the masks that they've got are scary as. Sarah says, no one comes trick or treating in my neighborhood. Oh, Michelle's mirror's on. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Michelle's mirror says, hello, Joe. I thought I had the wrong channel. You look amazing. Great costume. Thank you. Thank you. This is GLP-1 Zombie, where I went a little too hard on King Zep, taking it every day. And look what happened to me. I just shrunk. And the gangrene from that lack of nutrition. My eyes look really red, don't they? They look really red. Let's have a look. Everyone say hello to Michelle. Sarah saying we live too far apart, even when we tried to bribe families with full-size candy bars. Kate has the full-size candy bars as well. So that's what it is. It's a bribe. I love it. I love it. Okay, let me get this ready to show you, Mia. Look. Can you see how sore she made herself underneath? She made herself really sore last night when she got out of her collar. She had one of the extra collars on last night and got out of it. So that's why she's got this bigger one on. First come, first served. So we know Losing It Grace is going to be there first. Right, I am going to love you and leave you, folks. Thank you so much for helping me today. Thank you so much for helping me with my fibromyalgia fingers. A ton of makeup brushes. We had cardboard helping out. LL was phenomenal. She was doing it. LL, isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Right, I'm going to let you guys go because I want you to stay hydrated. Remember, we need to stay hydrated, folks. But we also have to be ready for Vicki coming on in 15 minutes time. So go and have a comfort break. I'll see you all in 15 minutes over on Vicki's channel, Foodies Vacation. Harjarene, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. That was incredible. Hold on, the cat's just stood on something. She's trying to send you messages. You look really scary. This is the best. Thank you so much, LL. I had so much fun with this. I'm glad you guys were here. My first day back from feeling unwell with the fibromyalgia. But I'm so glad I was here. Right. Because this is Thriller night. I'm fighting for your life inside her. Get her, get her, get her, get her.